Good afternoon. Welcome to another exercise class with me. Today we'll be doing a couple of different things, and all you're going to need are two paper plates, and if you have them, a couple of water bottles. These will be used in place of weights. If you don't have water bottles, that's okay. Everything we do can be done without any kind of weight. Put these under my chair. If you are brand new to exercise or new to this class, you definitely want to talk to your physician or other medical provider regarding starting any kind of new exercise program. So that said, let's get started. And we're just going to warm up a little bit first. I don't step on any of this just yet. So we're just going to warm up a little bit first. We're going to start by rolling the shoulders. Loosening up, sitting up nice and straight and tall, just rolling the shoulders back. Good. Let's roll the shoulders forward. Rolling the shoulders forward is a little bit more difficult than rolling the shoulders back. It's just a different motion. But it does seem to be just a little bit more difficult. All right. Good. Now we're going to start warming up the body a little bit. So let's twist side to side. We're going to twist to the right, and the left, and the right, and the left, right, and left. And all I'm doing is touching the side of the chair. I'm just touching the arms of the chair, reaching all the way around to touch the side, and all the way around to touch that side to side, reaching. Nice. Keep going. Side to side, side to side. Good. Starting to warm up a little bit. We're going to change this movement just a little bit, and we're going to reach up to the right and down to the left. Reach up and down. Both hands up to the right, both hands down to the left. Up and down. One more. Up and down. And we're going to go up to the left and down to the right, and up to the left, down to the right, up and down, and up and down. Reach up and down. One more. Reach up and down. Good. Let's take a deep, deep breath here. When you take a deep breath, I want you to pull that air all the way into your lungs. Fill up your whole lung. All of it. If you could feel, you put your hands right here and feel your lungs expand and contract when you breathe. So you want to push that air all the way down to the bottom of your lungs, fill up all of your lungs. All right, moving on down. We're going to start marching a little bit. We're just going to warm up the legs, warm up the hips before we start doing some other things. March, march, march. You guys have done this. Hopefully you're doing this. Hopefully you're staying active. While we are all quarantined. Today is a lovely day. You can get out into your courtyard. That would be nice too. I think it might be the only nice day we have this whole week. I don't know. Marching, marching, marching. Lifting those knees. Really think about lifting the knees, lifting them high. You know, this is okay, but this is better. Think about lifting those knees. All right, good. Moving on down, let's move to the ankles. So, right foot out, we're going to point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. Now make circles to the outside. Toes circling all the way around, circling to the outside. Good. Think about holding the legs steady while the foot circles. Now we're going to circle to the inside, so go in the opposite direction. Circling that ankle around and around. Circling that ankle. Good. Let's do the left leg. Left leg out. Point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. Now big circles to the outside, round and round. Again, hold the legs steady and just focus on the ankle. That foot going round and round, holding the leg nice and steady. Good. Let's go in the other direction. Circle in the other direction. Circling to the inside. Round and round. Circle, circle, circle. Feels kind of good. Loosening up the ankles. Last circle and down. Good. All right, one of my favorites. Let's do fist circles. Fist circling round and round. I like to do 4 sets of these. Keep changing direction. So circle, circle, circle. Try not to let your arms be down here because you won't get a lot out of it if your arms are down here. You want your arms up here. Just warming up still. Getting the body moving. Getting the body moving. All right, let's stop and go the other direction. Circle, 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 round and round and round. Nice. Moving in the other direction. Feel free to go as fast as you want to go, or if you want to take it slow still, that's fine too. Circle, 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 and we're going to stop and go in the other direction. Circle, 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 round and around. Definitely speeding up now. Definitely speeding up now. Try to go a little faster. Try to go a little faster, and make sure your elbows are up and your arms haven't fallen. All right, we're about to do our last set, so stop and go in the other direction, fast as you can go. Circle, 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 fast as you can go, fast as you can go. Circle, 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 round and round and round. Really warming up those arms now. And ready? Done. Woo! Shake it out. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Big breath. Whew. All right. Well, we'll leave the arms alone for a minute and we'll work our wrists. So bring your hands up and let's flex our wrists forward, back, forward, back, forward and back, forward and back, forward and back, forward, back, forward and back. Now big circles. Big wrist circles to the outside, round and round. Good. We want to get all of our body parts moving and warm before we do those other fun things I've got in store for you. Right? Big circles. Let's circle in the other direction. Circle to the inside. Big circles, round and round. Big circles, circling to the inside. Keeping your arms up, don't let them fall. Try to keep them up. Good, big circles. All right, fingers. Let's work our fingers a little bit. You want to spread your fingers really wide and then slowly crunch them up into a fist. Curling your fingers into a fist and then release. And spread your fingers wide and then slowly crunch them up. Spread your fingers wide. Slowly crunch them up. Spread your fingers. Crunch them up. Good. This time, spread your fingers, and also let's think about our toes. So when you scrunch your fingers, scrunch your toes in your shoes. Here we go. Scrunch your fingers and your toes, and release. And scrunch your fingers and your toes, and release. Scrunch your fingers and your toes and release. Good. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Place your fingertips together with your hands separated. So not like this, but just your fingertips together. And then one at a time, press your fingers together. So we're going to press our pinkies together. And then we're going to press our ring fingers together. Press your middle fingers together. Press your pointers together and press your thumbs together and hold it. Really pressing your fingers together. Not so hard that you're hurting your fingers, but really putting some pressure, fingertip to fingertip. And now we're going to slowly release, one set at a time. You're going to release your thumbs, but keep pressing the others. Release your pointers, but keep pressing the others. Release your middle fingers, but keep pressing the last two. You have to think about this, right? Release the ring fingers, and now we're just pressing the pinkies together, and release. Whew. You have to think about that. Going forward, pressing them all together individually is easier to do than letting them all go backwards. That's harder. So that's something you can practice. We'll talk about that when I see you next. Okay, let's do some kicks. Let's just do some kicks. Warming up the legs, back to warming up the legs. These are super easy. Just kicking. We can make it a little bit more interesting here. So how about on the right side, we kick for 2. 1, 2, and then left. 1, 2, and right. 1, 2, and left. 1, 2, and right. For 2, and left. For 2, and right. For 2, left. For 2, and right. For 2, and left. For 2, right. For 2, and left. For 2, right. For 2, and left. For 2, and a couple more sets, and then we're done. This is our last set. Last ones. Good. Breath. All right. Okay, let's work our upper back before we start doing our leg workout. So bring your fists together in front. Make sure your elbows are high. You don't want your elbows down here. You want them up like you're balancing a dinner plate on your arms. And all you're going to do is separate your fists and draw back the elbows. Straight back. See how straight we still are? So I'm not down here. Up here. Bring those fists back together in front and draw back the elbows. It's good for your posture. Bring your fists back together and draw back the elbows. Good, and bring your fists together and draw back the elbows. Bring your fists back together. Let's do one more. Draw back the elbows. Good, and bring your fists back together. All right, so let's grab our paper plates. Let's work our legs first. So, you know, we sit a lot, we end up sitting a lot. Our legs start to feel like Jell-O, right? Let's get our 2 paper plates. These are regular size paper plates, you know, like dinner plates. These are the styrofoam kind that we typically use, but paper is good too. What I want you to do is sit up straight and tall in your chair and put your feet on your plate. Now, not your whole foot, just the ball of your foot. So just the ball of your foot is really what's on the plate. So your heels are lifted. Your heels are up off the plate. If I put my whole foot on there, my foot's bigger than the plate. It won't slide as well. So we really just want the balls of the foot on the plate. See? Heels are lifted. I'm sitting up straight and tall. I'm going to hold on to my chair. And all I'm going to do is alternate the feet, front and back, front and back, front and back. Keeping the pressure on the plate. Moving to the front and the back, alternating my feet. And you can speed this up. And if you speed it up, you'll start feeling this a little bit more in the legs. And it's kind of fun, very different, but it is definitely a leg workout. And that's hard to get when you're in a chair. You know, and if you're stuck in a chair, getting a good leg workout is tough. So front to back, easy peasy. Keeping that pressure on the plate with the ball of my foot. Sliding, sliding, sliding. I don't have to hold on, but just feel a little more steady and sturdy in my chair if I do. All right, a couple more. Good. Okay. Ooh, feel that? You feel it? Were you going fast enough to feel it? So now we're going to do crisscrosses. Okay? So we're going to cross and cross. So one foot circles around the other until they cross in the front, and then reverse. Cross, 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 cross. Good. This takes a little coordination. So this is good for your brain too. Crossing, crossing, crossing. Because you still only want the ball of your foot on your plate. Crossing, crossing. And it's kind of fun. You have to think about it. Maybe it'll make you laugh. Because it's silly. But laughing right now is a good thing. So you want to laugh as much as possible. Wait. Circling, circling, circling. You can speed this up if you feel coordinated enough to do that. Circling, circling. All right. Couple more. And rest. Big breath. I'm going to move these because I don't want to kick them. You can also go side to side, one leg at a time. Out to the side, out to the side, out, out, side to side. And in this, you can add an arm, arm. Right? Side to side, side to side. More like a dance step. Kind of think about dancing, right? Out to the side, out to the side, side to side, side to side, side, side to side. You can do an elbow, 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 whatever works for you. Or you can just do your legs. Just concentrate on your legs. Side to side. You can do both legs. It's a little harder. Probably want to hold on for this one just because your whole body's moving. But you do feel this in some different muscle groups in your legs when you're going side to side. Are you laughing? Because it is silly. It's a fun, silly little workout that really works, but it's easy to do. All right, we can be done with plates for now. So take your plates and frisbee them away. All right, so now we can pick up our water bottles. You have water bottles in place of weights. That's what I have today. And they're 16 ounces, right? So it's about a pound, a little over a pound. Not bad. If I had bigger ones, that might be nice. But these will do, okay? So I'm going to sit up to the front of my chair so my arms can be straight down beside me. And I'm going to lock my elbows right into my sides. And I'm just going to curl and come down. And curl and down. Curl up and down. And curl and down. Curl up and down. And you can, if you don't have water bottles or anything that you can use, you don't have to do this workout with weights, or any kind of weight. It can be done without weights. Just make a fist. Up and down. Curl up and down. And curl and down. And curl and down. Curl and down. Let's see if we can do, since these are so light, let's do 5 more from here, shall we? So this is 5 and down. 4 and down, 3 and down, 2 and down, last 1 and down. And shake it out, right? Shake it out. Big breath. Nice. Okay, let's do press ups. So again, you want to be sitting up straight and tall, sitting up in your chair, nice and straight and tall. Don't be slouching. Sit up straight and tall. Bring your water bottles up to your shoulders. See, my palms are facing you. My palms are facing out, so they're not like this. They're out, facing you. And all I'm going to do is press up and come down, and press up and down, and press and down, press and down, press down, press, down, press, and down, press, down, press, and down, press, and down. Keep going, up, and down, press, up, and down, up, and down, press, and down, press. Water bottles make a lot of noise. Press, and down, press, and down, press, down, press, and down, press, and down. Let's see if we can do 5 more from right here. So here's 5 and down, 4 and down, 3 and down, 2, last 1 and down. Woo! Feel that. Silly little water bottles. I can feel that. Okay, so let's try this. I don't know if this is going to work or not. Angle your knees to the right. So angle your knees to the right. So see how I'm sitting sideways in my chair? My chair didn't move, I moved. But I've angled my knees to the right. And my right hand, I'm just going to put in my lap because I'm not going to use it. My left elbow, I'm going to bring it up behind me. And look, I'm holding onto my water bottle. And all I'm going to do is extend and bend. Extend and bend. See how high my elbow is? And my shoulder isn't moving. It's just my elbow bending and straightening and bending and straightening, bending and straightening. I think that's 6. Bend and 7 and bend, 8 and bend, 9, bend and 10. Good. And now we can rest. Rest for a minute. But did you see how my arm was up and it stayed up? And all I was doing was bending my elbow, just the elbow, holding onto the weight. Let's do 10 more. Same arm. I didn't move. My right hand is in my lap. And my left arm is coming up. And here we go for 10. Here's straighten and bend. 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 And 5 and bend. 4, bend. 3 and bend. 2 and bend. And 1 and bend. And that should be 20 if I counted right. But sometimes I messed up. Okay, so knees are going to angle to the left now. Okay, so again, my chair's not moving. I'm moving. So I've angled my knees to the left. And on my left hand, it's going to sit in my lap and do nothing. My right arm's going to come up behind me. Hold on to my water bottle. And all I'm going to do is straighten and bend and straighten and bend and straighten and bend. Straighten and bend, straighten and bend, and 5 and bend, 4 and bend, 3, bend, 2 and bend, and 1, bend, and let's rest. And again, it's just my elbow moving, just my elbow joint was straightening and bending. That's it. My shoulder did not move. Okay, another set of 10. So bring that right arm up behind you. And all we're going to do is straighten and bend and straighten and bend and 3, bend, 4 and bend, 5 and bend, 6 and 7 and bend, 8, bend, 9, bend, last 1 and bend and down. Woo! Well, I felt that. I felt that with these. That's great. That's good news. That's good news, right? Okay, so let's put our water bottles down. We won't need those again. But I do want to work the core just a little bit. So again, you're still sitting at the edge of your chair, right? Yes. The answer is yes. But now I want you to lay back against the back of your chair. Hold on to the arms of your chair. And bring your feet up off the ground. And we're going to flutter. I'm going to count to 20. Here we go. Flutter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! A little bit of core work. It's a good thing, right? All right. Well, let's do some stretches. Let's do some stretching. Put your right leg out, heel on the ground. This is one of my favorites. Again, you're still sitting at the edge of your chair. You're not sitting back. You're sitting forward, right? So that your leg can be as straight as possible. And your left leg is bent. So right leg out, left leg bent. Hold on to the arms of your chair. Back is straight, sitting up nice and straight and tall. Looking out straight ahead, leaning forward at the hip. You don't have to hold on for support, but doing this and keeping your hands back here on the arms of your chair really helps your back stay straight. And that's what we're after. Just want you hinging forward at the hip. Good, come back up to sitting. I don't want you to curl down. I want you to be nice and straight. Here we go, leaning forward. Leaning forward. Oh, that is a really nice stretch. Down the back of that leg. You worked your legs hard today. If you did what I did, good job. All right, come back to sitting. Let's put the left leg out. Same thing. You want it as straight as possible, not bent. Just this leg is bent. Hold on to the arms of your chair, keeping your face up and your back straight. Hinge forward at the hip. Nice flat back. Leaning forward, looking right at me. That's a really nice stretch. Down the back of that leg. And we're going to come back up to sitting. And one more time, hinge forward at the hip. Leaning forward, keeping that face up. Don't round down, don't look down. Look up. I can see birds flying on a blue sky. It's really pretty out today. All right, coming back to sitting. All right, let's stretch our torso a little bit. Place your left hand on the left side of your chair. Reach up with the right and lean to the left. Kind of gaze up at the ceiling a little bit. It'll help keep your form where it needs to be. And come back to center. Place your right hand on the right side of your chair. Left hand up, leaning to the right. And again, looking up. Gazes up. This helps your body be as straight as possible. Do that on the other side again. So reach for the right side of your chair, reach up and over, and lean to the left. Good, and one more time on the other side. Reaching up and leaning to the right. Reaching through that waist. Good, back to center. All right, clasp your hands together. Sitting up straight and tall, this is super easy. Just reach forward. Don't lean forward, just reach forward. And now take your fist to the right. Move your fist to the right, and you should feel a really nice stretch across the shoulder, the left shoulder. Back to center, and move those fists to the left. You'll feel a really nice stretch across the right shoulder. This is really, really nice. Easy to do, and it's such a good stretch. Come back around to the right, and I'm not leaning. My back is straight. I'm not leaning, just reaching. And back to center. Come around to the other side. Feels so good. All right, back to center. Shake it out. Take a deep breath. All right, let's stretch our neck because we never want to ignore our necks, right? So right ear to right shoulder, tilting your head to the right. Stretching out your neck, shoulders are relaxed. Good, bring your head up, left ear to left shoulder. Again, shoulders are relaxed. Breathing deeply. Bring your head up, right ear to right shoulder again. Get a nice stretch on the side of your neck. I'm looking straight ahead. I don't want to look down. I'm looking straight ahead. Bring your head up, left ear to left shoulder. Again, still looking straight ahead with my shoulders relaxed. And bring your head up. Look all the way down to the ground, dropping your head forward, but keeping your shoulders relaxed and your spine straight. Just dropping your head forward. Now bring your head up. And this is harder, but look all the way up at the ceiling, all the way up. Drop your head back, but keep your shoulders relaxed. Bring your head down and forward again. Let it fall forward. Spine is straight, shoulders relaxed. And bring your head up, all the way up, and let it fall back. Come back to center. All right, look to the right. And back to center, look to the left. And back to center, look to the right. And now you want to look over your shoulder, look around behind you. See what's behind you. All the way back to the center and over to the left. And again, look over your shoulder. Look around behind you. All the way back to center. Take one last big, huge breath. Really pull that air in and let it out. Good job. All done. Thanks for joining me today. Please take advantage of everything that we put out there for you. I miss you guys. Have a great day.